The new GeForce RTX 4090 was the largest ever, up to 10 times larger than the Radeon RX 6400. Every few years, Nvidia releases a new series of graphics chips, and the flagship is 50% or higher faster than any other video card of the previous generation. Perhaps we would like more, because the requirements for games are growing, and any gamer dreams of getting a reserve for several years. But the reality is that to increase productivity, you have to resort to increasingly complex technologies. First of all, we are talking about the technological process, since the new generation will make the transition from 8 to 5 nanometers. Thanks to this, we managed to increase the number of CUDA cores to 16,384 on the GeForce RTX 4090. But there is also a new architecture, 4th generation tensor cores, and many other technological innovations. As we saw today, getting a twofold breakout didn't work out, but that's if you're looking at bare bones performance. Nvidia has a whole arsenal of technologies up its sleeve, and thanks to scaling using artificial intelligence, it was possible to increase the number of frames up to 4 times in some games. It would be foolish to think that all this will pass without a trace for energy consumption. Even before the announcement, there were rumors that Jensen Huang will release a real monster that will consume up to 800 watts under load. Judging by the information that is available on the web today, it was about the GeForce RTX 4090 Super Flagman, which will look at the light no earlier than 2023. As for the GeForce RTX 4090, TDP indicators at the level of 450 watts were announced for it. Since many Nvidia partners decided to talk about their products on the day of the announcement, interesting facts immediately got into the network. As it turned out, some plan to equip the video card with a dual BIOS system, which will increase the heat package to 600 watts. Obviously, this step involves a factory increase in clock speeds, and also opens up overclocking opportunities for potential buyers. While there are no tests on the network, it's too early to talk about the overclocking potential, but there are other facts that make you think hard. Most recently, the specifications of the GeForce RTX 4090 Aorus Master video card, created by Gigabyte engineers, became known. According to representatives of the company, this is the largest video card that just came out of the production lines. The appetites of graphics chips are growing. So, the novelty will receive 3 impressive coolers measuring 11 centimeters each. The volume of the GeForce RTX 4090 Aorus Master was 4,383 cubic millimeters, and if we draw parallels between the already released graphics chips of the same Gigabyte, we can conclude that the area of the novelty is exactly 5 times higher than the GeForce RTX 2070 in the Mini ITX form factor. Well, to put an end to the question of size, you can compare the GeForce RTX 4090 Aorus Master area with the modest Radeon RX 6400 low profile. So, the novelty has almost 10 times more area. For comparison, you can consider the sizes of several video cards above. It's possible that the GeForce RTX 4090 Aorus Master won't be the biggest graphics card on the market. Due to Nvidia's refusal to release Nvidia's current generation graphics chips, the previous generation Kingpin monster won't be available, but there are other manufacturers that can bypass Gigabyte. Since this is really one of the largest video cards in history, potential buyers will have to prepare properly, because the novelty will fit only in the most spacious system unit. Well, due to the fact that in 2023 the even more powerful GeForce RTX 4090 video card will go on sale, it's worth thinking about buying a giant system kit designed for such game monsters today.